So the other day I made a community post with a picture of these two custom diecasts that I made, and people were very interested to see how I made them. They were like asking questions like, how did you make them? How did you, like, I don't know, where did you find the decals and stuff? So today I'm going to answer all of that. I'm going to walk you step by step through how to make one of these, and yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I want to show you guys is where to find them. So I'm sure there's plenty of other places you can find them, but I think the best place to find templates for custom diecasts is Little Wrangler 3's Discord server. There's plenty of great people who make these designs, and they look really good. They fit the cars pretty well. So I'd suggest going to Little Wrangler 3's server to find some of these. You take one of these templates. Let's say you take this, you take like a screenshot of it or something, and then you take it to a Google Doc to print it off. There's not really a accurate size for it. It's kind of just a trial and error, but as one of these that I've found that's pretty good is like the length, or the width rather, is 3.31, and the height is around 3.28. That works pretty good in my opinion. So you want to print these off. So now we have it here. What you want to do is just take scissors and just start cutting pieces out. I've already cut one of them out. So next step, you want to get a you want to get a car that you don't really have a purpose for anymore. You either don't like it or you just don't use it at all for anything. So you have a couple options here. So you can just start, like, if you want, you can just start plastering them on. You can just start like plastering the stickers on with glue. You need glue. Or you could start with whiteout and just white the whole thing out. For this, I don't really see a purpose to it because the car is mostly purple and black. So I'm going to skip the whiteout step just because I don't really need it. And plus, I already started to white out the car because I was originally going to turn it into this Larson. It varies from car to car. But if you have a place that you know is going to be white and it's going to be insanely hard to put a decal there, you might want to just go over it with like white or Sharpie. Like, I absolutely can't stand putting stickers on the B-pillar, so I just Sharpied that in there, and it looks equal. It looks basically the same as it would. So yeah, it's basically just whichever paint scheme you're doing. It depends on if you use whiteout or Sharpie or not. For this, we're just basically just gonna put all the stickers on the car. Doing the B-pillar is very painful, at least for me. So yeah, that's probably the hardest step. But anyway, I'll talk about it when after I cut all these out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so now that everything's on the car, I just want to talk about a couple things. So, I said it's trial and error, and it definitely is on this car. The roof just doesn't quite fit, so I had to print off another piece and put it here. Sorry, it's way out of focus. But, I also want to talk about something on the front, because here's something that just makes the cars look really clean. It's just simply not covering, like, the grill area. Like, you just want to kind of leave this here, but put everything else around it on. See, like, just when you're making a custom, leave the grill, and then and leave the, this thing, the Chevy logo and the headlights, if you can. I couldn't on this car, so I kind of had to just put it down. Yeah, just it makes the car a lot more realistic if you just leave the grill open. The deck lids, or yeah, the B-pillar, same thing. You just gotta kind of trial and error through there. It doesn't quite cover the bottom, so you just had to go over there with Sharpie on the back as well. This side actually came out pretty good. So yeah. So the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to bring out the Mod Podge. Now the Mod Podge is what makes the cars shine. So having the custom just with the stickers, sure, that's cool. But if you want it to look really good, you gotta bust out the Mod Podge, and it just makes the car a lot more cleaner. It makes it more realistic looking. It makes it shiny, opposed to this where you just kind of have stale colors. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back. I just realized I forgot to point out what the Mod Podge is. It's basically just a bottle that looks like this. You can probably find it at any craft store. So then what you're, sorry for the shaky camera. So then what you're gonna do is just take a brush, take the Mod Podge, apply it to the car. So yeah. So one thing I'd like to point out is that it absolutely killed the Ally logo on the front. It's all pink now. The camera isn't really picking it up, but it is insanely pink on the front. So I'm gonna have to print off another Ally decal thingy and then just put it on there. The rest of the car looks pretty nice. I'm actually surprised the black came out this black, because usually the printer just doesn't print it very well, but it actually, like, it's really black in this, so that's good. Alright, so hopefully that helped. I'm not sure if I did quite the best job explaining it, but I apologize. Just to summarize, basically what you do is you get a car, you take some of these decals, print them off, put them on the car, and trim them out to match and fit. And then what you want to do is take some Mod Podge that you can get at, like, basically any craft store, put it on the vehicle, and it will make the car very, very shiny. I don't know why the camera's out of focus. It just likes to go out of focus now for some reason. But comparing it to, like, a real car, they look pretty good side by side, not gonna lie. So in conclusion, hopefully this helped. I know I posted that picture on the community tab like 2 weeks ago at this point. So some of you probably forgot about it, but I just want to make this tutorial. So anyway, thanks for watching, and see you later.